Savers, the popular thrift store, is known for selling people's former treasures. But for one man, it was his current prized possession that got sold. And as News 13's Candace Hopkins explains, the store sold his stuff for a steal.
Alex, this man says he asked the Savers clerk to watch his bike as he shopped. It's something he's done a million times before. But when he returned, the bike had been sold.
It was like some kind of a bad dream that you can't wake up from.
Antique dealer Peter Sirianni says he still can't believe what happened to him yesterday afternoon at this Savers store on Carlisle. The frequent shopper had asked the clerk to watch his bike while he shopped, but when he came back 20 minutes later, it had disappeared.
I was looking around for it. I ran around the parking lot like a chicken without a head.
But the bike was long gone.
If someone stole it, that would even be understandable.
Turns out, a clerk had sold it to a customer. Sirianni says the 1937 Dayton bike was worth about $1,500, but he says Savers gave it to someone for a much better deal.
For $4.99.
Sirianni says besides saying sorry, employees at the store had little else to offer. He filed a police report, but it's unclear if a crime was even committed. The bike was his only way to get around, and his daughter says he's devastated.
He was just hysterical, absolutely hysterical, and I felt so helpless for him, and I knew how hopeless he must feel.
They say the bike is worth much more than just its sticker price.
I have a lot of blood and sweat and tears into that bike.
And they would do anything to get it back.
We don't want a big check from the company. We don't want the attention for any wrong way. We want it so we can get his bike back, and that's purely it.
I just want this whole comedy of errors to have some sort of resolution that works for everybody.
The family says if the person who bought the bike would be willing to return it, they'd be more than happy to give them back their $5 and maybe even a reward on top of it. Back to you, Alex.
All right, Candace, thank you very much. We did try to speak to Savers about this incident today. An employee acknowledged it did happen, but told us to call their corporate offices for comment. We did not hear back.